Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is your afternoon update.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Today, as expected, a little dreary out there. We have those overcast conditions right now. Not quite as much rain as was anticipated so far, which is a pretty good thing, but we still are seeing some showers in northwestern Alabama. Not here in Florence though. Dew points and temperatures are kind of far apart, so it shows we have a little bit of dry air here. Temperature 54, dew point of 31. Winds still out of the north, 5 to 10 miles an hour or so, east-northeast at the moment. Hopping across the state line into Lawrenceburg. It's the same thing up here in southern Middle Tennessee. Overcast skies, good sleeping weather. It's one way to put it, right? That's kind of how I like to say it here when we kind of get these dreary days. Temperatures in the mid-50s right now, but as we head over the next couple of days, we'll be warming up a little bit. So there's the scattered showers across the area on the HER model. This is a pretty good handle on things, but notice they're mostly off to our south. So a couple of those will probably filter into the area in time, but really don't think it's going to be too big of a deal for us. Now, as we head through tomorrow, hey, clearing out nicely. I think we're doing fantastic for a Monday. Notice by the time we're heading through about midday Monday into the early afternoon, we're back up in the upper 50s, lower 60s. Tonight we'll be back down probably somewhere in the mid 30s. Some of us might be near freezing, so it's pretty good, I guess, that we aren't getting too much rainfall in that respect. Wouldn't want anything to freeze up there. Rain definitely does not help in that respect. So yeah, that moves out. Monday looks fine. Tuesday looks fantastic. I think we're going to have great conditions for Tuesday. Not a cloud in sight across the area. That high pressure system off to our south helping us stay clear through Tuesday and into the first half of Wednesday. I think Wednesday looks pretty good too. Notice though we have a system forming off to our west there. We do catch a few stray showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then that system continues to develop, one behind it in fact. That increases our thunderstorm chances there at the end of the week. We see this big time spike late Friday and into Saturday. So there are those first initial thunder showers, some shower chances there in the midweek. And look at that there. We're watching this time frame very, very closely for rain, storms, some of which could be on the severe side. We are talking severe weather here. So first things first, Friday and into the really first half of Friday evening, we're seeing that big time severe weather threat, Mississippi Delta all the way up through St. Louis and down to Louisiana there. So we have to watch that pushing east, right? That's the concern. As we head through Friday night and into Saturday morning, here comes that threat into the area locally. Chances of severe storms, all hazards are possible. And by that, I mean the chance of damaging winds, the chance of some hail, and the chance of tornadoes as well. Now, we're going to see this threat still linger into Saturday. In fact, much of Saturday, we see that severe weather threat. We also have some flooding threat with that because we're already a day or so into this system, and we've seen a lot of precipitation already from it. So we also kind of have that four-way split between the threats. Damaging winds, yeah, it could happen. Hail and some supercells, that could happen. Tornado threat, that's there too. And of course, like I said, if these storms kind of train on themselves, stay locally like that, we'll have the flooding threat as well. So through much of Saturday, we see that. And of course, it starts Friday night. So we're going to have one of those situations there where you're going to need to have a loud way to get warnings. Weather radios are great. Our app's free all the time, so that's a good way too. And hopefully you replaced those batteries in the weather radio just yesterday because we switched the clock, so you should have no excuse to not get warnings. That should be a fantastic way. We'll keep a close eye on that over the coming days. There it is, end of the weekend, towards the weekend. We need to watch that very, very closely. The chance of severe weather is there. Notice the first half of the week looks good, so if you have any of those outdoor errands you want to run or just enjoy the day, the first part of the week is the time to do it. Of course, today we kind of have those showers continuing to meander across the area, but they're out of here by tomorrow. Wednesday, overnight, and into the first half of Thursday, we see some of that stuff. That doesn't look like too big of a deal. Again, it's Friday night and into Saturday that we're keeping a very, very close eye on for the threat of severe weather. All hazards, damaging winds, hail, and the tornado threat is there. So stay with the Tennessee Valley Weather Team. We'll keep you updated here over the coming days, really over the next week, to see how this threat evolves and to see what this taste of spring in the first half of the week gives us.